guys, welcome to Casey's Live. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I broke my arm. So it is going to be a story time, and yeah, let's get right on with the video. So it was like any ordinary Tuesday night, and I was getting ready to do my dancing. Because usually on a Tuesday, like, I already had school, and I came home and I was going to dancing. So on a Tuesday night, I usually have a choreo class, a ballet class, a dinner break, and then another ballet class. So I did my choreo class, did my ballet class, and then in my dinner break, I finished dinner. And usually my dinner break, it's like 7. At 7 I stopped eating. I remember checking the time. It was 7. And the night before, I had an aerial intensive. If you guys don't know what an aerial is, here's what it is. And we were doing that for like an hour. And then the Tuesday night when I was having my dinner break, I was the only one in the room because I was the only one having a dinner break. I tried to do aerials and I didn't do it, and I was determined. I tried to, and I was super determined to do it, and there were 3 things that could have happened. I could have been doing a normal aerial and just fell. There's like this half yoga ball thing. I could have been doing, I think I just fell off that. I think I just fell off the half yoga ball thing. Or it was an aerial, like, I don't really remember what I was doing specifically. And I fell, and when I got up, my arm really hurt, but I had no idea, like, why did my arm hurt, because I just fell. Looked down at my arm, and it was broken. It was like, bing. And I screamed, obviously, because there was no one in the room, and I had to get someone to come and help me. So I screamed and screamed, and I got up and went to the door and opened the door, and the dance mum came up and she cuddled me, and then they called the ambulance, and then I was waiting there for like 45 minutes, like crying and waiting for my parents to get here, the ambulance to get here. And meanwhile, while I was crying and screaming, because I was really sad because we had so many like upcoming comps and upcoming like events. Like, we had a showcase, we had like all sorts of these really cool things. So while I was doing all that, there was a class happening right next door. So it was a troupe class, and then like the head of the studio was teaching that class. So he came out and he was really confused, and he is like one of my favorite teachers. So he was so sad because I'm in 2 troupes. I'm in the intermediate troupe, and I have solos, and there was like a comp coming up. And obviously when I broke my arm, I had no idea that my whole country would go into quarantine 2 weeks after that. So that was kind of scary because I just thought I would be missing out on so much. Sorry, I'm moving my leg. And yeah, so I was waiting there sobbing with like at least 3 dance mums like cuddling me, comforting me. And then my mum came, and then the ambulance came. My mum was so sad but she was so comforting. She was like so sweet. And the ambulance came. I said that like 3 times. And he put a needle like right through my vein. Sorry, you can't see my vein. Like right through that vein. So these are scratches from my cat. Sorry about my voice. It's really croaky today. Just saying. So he put a needle right through my vein, and it felt like nothing I've felt before. It really hurt, and yeah, it really hurt. So then they took me downstairs because I was upstairs. My mum held my hand, making sure I was okay, and I was really dizzy. I had like a head spin when I was going downstairs. Then I saw the ambulance, and obviously there were heaps of classes going on. Like, so they were shut in all the studios. While I was walking out, and all of my friends from that studio, they said that they were crying when they were there. Ugh, Must have been so scary for them. So when I got into the ambulance, I had never been in an ambulance before, but I had broken my finger before. It was my middle finger. Can you guys see that? I've broken that finger before, and that was really scary, but we didn't go in an ambulance because it snapped off, but yeah. They drove me to the airport, the hospital, beep. And when we got there, they wheeled me in my bed. My mum was there with me. They wheeled me to my bed, and while I was getting wheeled, the doctor said that I might have to have surgery, and I was terrified. That made me even more sad. It probably wasn't a very good thing to say, but I mean, he said it, and it was horrifying. And then we went to our little room curtain thing. Then I was very, very tired because it was late, because it would have been a whole day by then. They gave me some more pain reliefs. Then I had to wait 2 hours to get my x-ray. By that time it was 12 o'clock in the 12 p.m. a.m. 12 a.m. Yeah. Sorry. And I was exhausted, but they took me to have my x-ray. Then they said that I had to have my procedure, which wasn't quite a surgery, but it wasn't I had a procedure at 2 a.m. But I remember I was they gave me laughing gas while I was in the x-ray, so I was feeling all good. And then when I woke up after having my procedure, my arm was in a cast, not this fiberglass, it was in plaster. It's horrifying, because I woke up and I was vomiting. I was so tired. I was just so annoyed that I even broke my arm in the first place. Then they took me home and everything was all good. From then I literally did nothing for the next 2 weeks. Then I went to school one day, then the next day my whole country was in lockdown, so that's great. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video, that story time. I would really appreciate it if you went and followed my Instagram, and if you subscribe to this channel and like my video, and go check out my other videos. It'll be right in the eye in the corner, I think, this way, that one, up in the eye in the corner. And thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye!